Hello, welcome to Focus. I'm your host, Mark Warnock, and today we're here with Officer Paul Dubiel from the Enfield Police Department, who works with Toys for Joy. Thanks for joining us today, giving us some time.
Thank you for having me.
So, tell us a little bit about Toys for Joy.
Toys for Joy was a program that started in the 1950s, and it was done so that no child would be left behind and not have a gift for Christmas through means that were not of their own doing. So a police officer would come by, toys would be wrapped, and we would deliver toys. As it grew throughout the years, we ended up getting more families, more kids. So now typically what we do is we'll get a child from like infant to 8, and we'll make sure that they have a gift for Christmas. We try to give them a game, sometimes a coloring book. We try to spread the joy so that everybody has something.
That is awesome. So, was this program started in Enfield at the Enfield Police Department, or is it started somewhere else and you
No,
guys brought it into
it was
Enfield?
it was started by the Enfield Police Department back in the 1950s, and it's been going
Wow,
strong ever since. Um, this is the one time of year that we actually, well, it's not the one time of the year, but it's a time of the year where we can actually do a lot of good and be festive at the same time. So
that's
it's
fantastic. I didn't
great
know it's
program.
been around for that long. That's amazing. So, tell me a little bit about how you got involved in the Toys for Joy program.
So I'm a traffic officer, and before me, it had fallen on traffic to kind of do this. And one of the traffic officers had a lot on his plate, so he asked me to help out. And I'm like, okay. I was a little skeptical at first, but I fell in love with the program, and like I said, I this is my one time a year where I can do a lot of good and feel really good about it because it's about the kids. I was kind of I was lucky. I was fortunate, and I was lucky that somebody asked me to help out. And several years later, here I am.
That's it's great you guys do this. I didn't know it was for as long as it's been, and that you guys do this every year. I always see your cars are usually out in front of the mall around this
Target
time of year.
stuff a cruiser. Yeah.
Yeah. So with all that's going on right now with everything, how you guys have you had to change how people can uh, sign up for the program or donate for the program?
We haven't changed how people can sign up. We haven't changed how people donate. We are very conscious of what's going on, and we try to quarantine our toys for approximately a week before we start to package them and hand them out. So it's almost like 2 weeks of no contact with the toys. So yeah, we've had to jump through some hoops just like everyone else has. And again, it's about the kids. So we're whatever hurdle we gets in our way, we come through.
Now, usually, like, when I ask like people like, how this has changed how people volunteer for the program, but with you guys, it's the whole police department, it's the volunteers basically for this, correct?
Everybody helps out in some ways. Some might be loading toys, some might be unloading toys, some might be just giving me a hand. Like I said, we take donations. We have monetary donations, and when we get those, we use those for the next year. We take donations of toys, and we hand those out. This year is I have toys for this year, toys that we're getting now, and a little later we'll use for next year. Try to be like a year ahead, so to speak. This year it's been amazing. People want to help out. They want to do things. So the support has been great, and we can't do it without the community. And this is not just an Enfield program, as in the Enfield Police Department. This is a community program. This is a program that's set up for the children of Enfield, and the businesses in Enfield. Those are the people that really step up, and they step up every single year. It's amazing.
Now, like I was just gonna ask, like with all that that's going on and everything, how do people like usually like I'd said you would have the stuff the cruiser out in front of the mall. Are you guys still
That'll be
doing
there.
that this year with everything that's
We
going on?
we are doing it this year. We'll see what happens with that. Most of the toys that we're going to get this year will be stored and used next year. So yes, we will be out doing the stuff for cruiser if people are out and about. Great. If they're not because of concerns, that's okay too. I've had people some of the schools I've been involved with, they've wanted to help out, so they're sending Amazon packages here, so there's no contact. Um, any little bit helps, and we try to make it work.
So there are ways people can they send them directly to the police department? Is
We
that where
have
they would
people that,
send if people wanted to?
yes, 293 Elm Street, Enfield, Connecticut. They can have Amazon packages delivered here. They can bring toys. We're accepting them. We'll store them and we'll use them. We'll use them later.
Now, if they do just saying, if someone to do the Amazon thing, would they put it to attention of you in
They
that way,
can
or does it just put Toys for Joy in it? And so if
they
someone
can
did want
put
to
Toys
do
for
it,
Joy. They can put attention officer Dubiel. Um, whatever they want. If it comes to 293 Elm Street, it's going to get to me. My hope and my goal was I wanted to see 7 Amazon trucks in the driveway. I wanted to see
yeah,
it, but
just waiting for you.
so
That's awesome. That's
uh,
great. You guys are like changing the way you guys do things. It's kind of like adapting it
we're
to,
adapting.
yeah,
We're
like everyone
we're
else is having it.
adapting,
Yeah.
and yeah, it's seriously it's about the kids. So whatever we need to do to make sure that the kids are taken care of and have something, then we're going to do it.
And you're accepting donations for toys up until when? Do you guys
The
do you
14th,
accept them all year round, or do you just take them just?
I accept them all year round. Most
Yeah.
people around Christmas time kind of do this, but yeah, we'll take toys up until the last minute because I'll store them. I have boxes and I store them. I have a Santa cave, so to speak, at an
Mm.
undisclosed location, and I store my toys. Well, like last year, I stored toys, and it really helped me out this year because I was afraid with with the COVID going on, and I
Yeah,
wouldn't have enough. But through everybody stepping up, yeah, I think this is going to be a good year.
that is
So
fantastic. Yeah, because it's crazy. It's a tough year
understand
for everybody, and it's great that you guys are still doing this program. And for the amount of time
uh,
it's lasted, it's amazing that you guys are still chugging
the
along
past
and still
couple of
getting.
years. Just to give you an idea of what we do, the past couple of years, we've had like 300 families and like 1,000 kids.
Mm.
It's not that way every year. Sometimes it's 250 families, and that was a couple of years ago. So with the COVID, I expect more people to be taking advantage of this, and it's about the young kids. It seriously is.
Mm. Now, if someone wanted to sign up for this year or next year, how would they go about doing that if they wanted to sign up to be a part of
So
the
we've been
program?
accepting applications from December 1st through the 14th. So you come down to the police station, you fill out an application, and it's from infant to 8. Obviously, if you have a 10-year-old, I'm not going to leave anybody behind.
Mm.
So you put your 10-year-old, and once I take care of everyone else, I'll do the best I can for that.
Mm.
No promises, no guarantees, but every year I've been able to do something.
Mm.
So as long as they get here before the 14th, then we're good. I have a bunch of elves that are going to come in and help me package everything, and then we'll be set up. We have pickup dates on the 20th, the 21st, and the 22nd. And it's going to be done not in numerical order, but like the first 100 will come on one day, the second 100 will come on the
Mm.
next day, and then everyone else will come on the third day. They're going to drive up. We're going to bring the bag out to the car so there's no contact. We're going to put the bag in the car for them, and they're going to drive off.
That is great. This is an awesome program. We've had you guys on, I think, almost every year with Senator Kissel's show, and it's always
Yeah, it's
great to
been
have you
great.
guys on and
I missed
everything.
the
And
hat.
yeah, I know I missed the hat too. I was just messaging him the other day. Actually, I was messaging his assistant and mentioning that he has to make sure he's got a hat if he puts a show on this year to do it. But so as we get to the end of the segment, we always like to ask our guests uh, during this time, what are you most thankful for?
I'm thankful for the people I work with. As you guys know, we lost one of our retired officers last week, and I have to admit he was one of the finest human beings that I've ever met. Um, and I'm thankful that I got to know him. I'm I'm sad. I'm sad, and I'm a little angry that he's gone. Not only did we lose somebody, the whole town lost somebody. Um, and the nice thing about this officer was always a smile, glad to see you, Good to see you. And that's I'm grateful to have known him. I'm grateful for this program. I'm grateful for the support that the town shows us. And it's not only Enfield lately. It's been other towns. It's like, hey, we hear that you need help. We're here to help you. Other places, because of donations and criteria, they can't accept things. Can we help you? So we've had a lot of help this year, and it shows. It shows, and we're happy to spread it around. So
Well, I can say for the people that have been used the program and the rest of the town, I know that we're all thankful for the police department and for this program and what you guys do for the town with this program. And thank you for giving us the time to talk about Toys for Joy. Make sure you get out there and donate if you can, and reach out to them. And we'll see you next time here in Focus.
Thank you very much.